Welcome back. I'm hoping you're finding the site useful already and starting to play around with some settings. Today, we're going to talk about your team, and I'm going to help you better the communication with your team, get those reviews, and get that feedback that you need. We're talking about alpha readers, beta readers, ARC readers, and your street team. I'll start with street team because that's the easiest. And this is all dummy data, of course. Nobody has example.com for an address, but I have a small street team and it is new. So I don't have a lot of data here. I'm going to be relying on all of you all to help me figure out what info you want here. I have some plans in the roadmap where I can have you all be able to store some of your graphics for your books, where you can share them out and track all that info. I want to allow you to incentivize, maybe run contests, different things to get your street team hyped and working for you. So if you think of something, let me know. Basically, you can add a member manually. You can download this template and open it either in Excel or Google Sheets and add everybody to it and then import it if you have a big team and you need that. Just make sure you use this template so that all the fields match perfectly and you won't get errors. Also, you can export emails as well if you need that. But adding a member, very basic. I have their email, their name, their birthday, because I like to send them a message. I added the join date. You don't have to use any of these. I have their wish list for Amazon where they post their socials, just some notes on their genre preferences, and a general notes field. Again, brand new at this, so I definitely know this needs to be enhanced, but you will have to help me figure out how. So now I'm going to go back to the readers tab. There's a lot going on here. And first off, let me say, if you use Inside Story for your beta and ARC, and I highly recommend you do, Rachel's awesome. And it's not only has it helped get new readers that I would have never received anywhere else, because all the social media apps loves their algorithms love to hide us. So I've got readers from Inside Story that I did not know. And not only that, I've probably added about 80 people to my newsletter. I've posted about my newsletter. You all know I'm the worst at marketing, but I have posted about my newsletter. I have reader magnets. I didn't have a lot of people on my newsletter, and I probably added almost 80 people just from it alone. And I'm not even requiring it. It's there as an option on Inside Story. So if they want to get my newsletter, which I'm also horrible about sending out, so that's another goal, they have the option of being added to my newsletter, and I've got so much. So if you use Inside Story, there is a place where you can download your beta and ARC teams info. It's an export. You can click import here and it will import it seamlessly. No errors. It just works. So, unless Rachel changes it. And then if she does, I will know and I will change it as well. So, highly recommend Inside Story. But if you use another way, maybe you just manually track yours in Google Sheets or Excel, download this template and then you can fill out the info in there and add them. or as always, you can just click add a reader and add each one manually. So from here, you can add their email, their name, whether they're an alpha, beta, or ARC reader, sign up date if you want it, the books they have read for you, campaign. This carries over from Inside Story, but you can add it as well, or any notes. These are also some info from Inside Story. It'll carry over if they're pre-approved. The status tracking is manual. Don't have a way, and Amazon is not good about letting people have access to their data. So I have no way of pulling if they've left a Goodreads review or an Amazon review as of now. Trust me, if that option becomes available, I will be jumping on it. But in the meantime, you just got to check them off. So if you've sent them the invite, they accepted it, you got the book sent to them. If it's Inside Story, of course, that's all automated. This saves you time. If they've left a Goodreads review, but maybe they haven't left an Amazon review yet, and you haven't sent them a reminder. So this is good information to have, and I'll show you why in a minute. Other than the obvious, you can put down whatever star rating they gave it, what their actual review was. This is where they normally post reviews. Social media info, genre, and notes. And you can do this for all of these. So let's break these down. Alpha, beta, and even ARC readers, sometimes I don't do it, but you might. So you just need to click questionnaires. And from here, you can do a new one. I have a bunch of preset questions in here. And then, of course, you can add your own. But for the sake of being quick, just click, I'm going to click add all, and it adds them all here. You can do Wednesday, Tuesday, or if there's only one you don't want, you can add them all and then just remove it with this dash. Don't forget the title. I do this all the time, and then I go to save it. Well, you'll see. It says it's required, and then down here it'll say give it a title, and I had to add that because I'm horrible. So you just type in your name, hit save. Now, you can copy the link, but you can also email your readers directly from here. It includes the link to your questionnaire, and I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. It adds the readers. You can deselect or select whoever you want. You can go to alpha and beta, just alpha, just beta. You can select a book here. It just fills in some dummy info in the email. You customize it to what you want, but make sure you don't remove that link. If you click open in an email client, it will open your default email client, and it will add all of these email addresses automatically to the blind carbon copy field. That way they don't all see each other's email addresses. You can move that if you want, but that's the way I do it, so that's how I set it up. So let me show you this form. So this is the form that they will get. And these are all the questions that we selected or didn't. When they're done, they hit submit feedback. From here, you can come to your questionnaire and click responses. Oh, wait, let me pick one that actually has data. And you can see all their feedback right here. So you can get those important questions about the pacing or the tension or the characters all right here, all within the app, all without going anywhere else. I absolutely adore this feature. There's only one feature that I adore even more. ARC readers, you can view ones that have left no review, Goodreads only, or Amazon. And you can do both. I use this for my thank you notes, but basically, you get people who haven't left a review at all. You click here. Click email. It will automatically pull these 4. It automatically opens an email and puts those folks in your blind carbon copy field. You can just jot a quick note saying, hey, I really appreciate you reading, insert book name here, and I would really appreciate it if you left an honest review at Goodreads, Amazon, or wherever you purchased. When you do Goodreads only, it will only pull the data and only email the people who left it on Goodreads. So you can just say, hey, really appreciate your review on Goodreads. The book is live now. Could you please leave a review on Amazon? Not going to guarantee that you get more reviews, but it helps. Trust me. When I did this for the first time on my last book, I went and checked off everyone who had left a Goodreads review and everyone who had left an Amazon review, and like 20% had left an Amazon review. I didn't get everybody, but I got to 50%. So it does really, really help. As always, if you have a feature that you need added to this, let me know. I'm always looking for ways to improve this app, and I especially want to improve this experience to get you the feedback and the reviews that you need for your books. So come back tomorrow and we are going to talk marketing.